Hello, CGP here. Welcome to episode 4. This time we're gonna talk about dynamic values and how to use them. So, again, we're back at this project. Haven't touched anything yet again. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make something that counts every time we drop an item, but it's not gonna it's gonna do it so it remembers it until you reload it, reload the plugin. This next time I can show you how to make a config which remembers data, or maybe hook it up to SQL if you want to do that. So here I'm gonna show you how to make a value that's like the plugin remembers, like it's for the plugin. I can't talk while typing a word apparently. Okay, public, let's do static, let's do int, let's call this times dropped. Like, okay, hold on. Items dropped equals 0 by default. Okay. Now, instead of doing this, we are just going to do items dropped plus plus. All this does is, well, this is another way of doing items dropped equals items dropped plus 1. It's the same thing. Funny thing, with computers you can use the same variable. This doesn't give sense in the way that we do it, where, okay, so let's see, banana equals 2. Well, what is then banana plus 2? Well, this is easy, this is 4, because this is at number 2. Well, what if banana equals apple, and then apple equals 3? Well, okay, then banana is 5. Yeah, okay. What if banana equals banana plus 2? Then we have fucking no clue. There's no way. Of course, if banana is 2, well, it just gets a new value. It basically multiplies itself. Weird names I use, whatever. Bananas and apples. Feels like school. Well, either way, items dropped. Well, fine. We know that this will count. We don't 100% know, but I myself know that it will. But we have no way of telling. Okay, let's just do it so p dot send message chat color dot yellow. I don't know why, but I just like yellow, so at least with chance. Items dropped plus chat color, let's do blue, and do items dropped. There we go. And let's do this. Now this will not cancel the event because we removed that, remember? So if I log back in, again we have the OP thingy. I'm already OP, so now we're gonna try to drop an item. And we did drop it, and it says item dropped 1, item dropped 2. Let's do this. As you can see, it counts every time. If we have 25 now, calculator, 25 plus 64, that will be 89. If you drop all of this, it should go up to 89. Correct. I don't. If you drop a whole stack, it will count as one. If you drop it with, you know, one drop. So yeah, you can of course change it a bit around, so you find out how many was in that item stack. But item stack, I feel like it's more specific. We will go through that another day. Ah, Rocket League. So that's that. Let's use this test command that we had before. Return true. Okay. Let's make it so we do /test and it do. Let me see. Let's make a string. Static string equals nothing. Well, we could do no. Oh, hold on, I need to name it. Let's call this log. No, we can't call it log. Something. And let's do. Well, sorry, that's a very bad word. SS. I can't call something something. That would just be confusing. Arguments. Sure. And now let's do arguments. Sure. Equals arguments plus. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add what we would like. Let's say I do /test ABC, which was a command. It will instead use this ABC and put it inside arguments, but we're gonna add it to the arguments. We're not gonna replace it with the arguments. So what we'll do is do that and then plus args 0. There we go. Now what this will do, again, if we do args, it will just add those things to that. Actually, I will just make some like potato. And now I want to send a message back to player p.send message argument equals, hold on, just to make it not confusing, I'll do this. Arguments. There we go. Save this, export, reload. Okay, /test ABC. Arguments potato ABC. Okay, what about if we do smiley face? Arguments potato ABC smiley face. You can probably see where this is going. So yeah, every time we run it, we add a new thing to it. Now, not super useful, but like in the way that we're using it, but it's very useful if you can think of using it in a, if you're gonna use it in a clever way. Now, there is different things we can do. Like, there's a bunch of stuff. Like, at the moment we just looked into integers, strings, and booleans, and void, which is kind of new for people that haven't looked into Java before. But now we're going to do something like arrays, which you can do some very interesting stuff with. When you do something like JavaScript, you do often do like, let me see, in JavaScript, in JavaScript you do var I equals 0, I some value, let's say p get name, yeah, get name dot length, sure, and then I plus plus, and this. Well, here's the problem. In JavaScript, var is basically everything when it comes to JavaScript, but we are using Java when we have to tell it's an integer, this thing. Okay, so not that big different from JavaScript to Java, but this thing that we made. Let's make it so it counts how many letters there is in my name. So let's make a temporary variable by putting inside here, not inside here, but here. Let's call it, let's do int counter equals 0. Okay, now what we can do is counter plus plus, and we're gonna put this, and it's gonna return back how many letters you have. p.send message. Okay, I'm not gonna do shit over. Sorry. Your name is counter characters long. Let's do something else as well while we're at it. Your fourth character is, let's do p.send get name. Now it's a string, and we'll do char at 4. This will char at 4 basically, well, char at means it looks through the string, get name is a string, it makes the player into a string, it gets my name, it gets that, okay, and then it's char at basically sees that, oh, character number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's an S, okay, then it will return that. There was one last thing. Okay, hold on. I thought this is kind of important. Say you wanted to type this. Your character. Well, you wanted to type this in chat instead, like with quotes. Here's a problem with that, that you'll find. You can't type quote here because it will break. If you want to do quotes and make it a string and not think that it's some kind of a piece of your code, you want to do / and then quotes. If you do that, then it will treat it as a character, not some kind of code. And let's just do that. There we go. It looks kind of weird once you do that, but you'll get used to reading that kind of stuff. Okay, so /test. Okay, your name is 16 characters long. Oh, it's E? Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. It's because that one is 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Yeah, you should remember that. It always starts at 0. That was just me being derpy. But yeah, your name is 16 characters long, which is true. So it did count them. That's a way to use, you know, temporary variables, I guess. So that was kind of a little demo on dynamic values. I'm not too sure of what to do for the next video. Either I will wait for requests, or I will probably push out something. I have a bunch of ideas, so I'll probably just push out something yeah, before this video is out. So, who knows? As for now, though, this is the end of this. I've ended all of the. This has been CGB signing out. See ya.